Want to know the number one reason I'm called as an ADHD certified executive functioning coach? It may surprise you. When I say that I'm an executive functioning coach who specializes in working with those with ADHD, often I hear two things. I hear either, well, don't all of us have ADHD? No. And I often hear, well, what's executive functioning? And the number one reason I'm called, I think all of us can relate to, and that is about stress and overwhelm. People call because they feel like they're not functioning at optimal levels. Their anxiety, their stress, their overwhelm, their depression is getting in their way of doing the things that they want to be doing. And so what does that look like? It looks like cycles of procrastination and avoidance. As EF coaches, it's our job to partner with each individual to identify what are the underlying executive functioning skills. And all of us have EF skill strengths and EF skill deficits. So for example, those who are really good at planning are awesome in terms of seeing the future and planning for it. One of the skill strengths then would be planning, and the skill deficit that may feel invisible is called cognitive flexibility. And that's the ability to change plans, to adjust, right? When we don't have that skill, we can fall into rigidity. We've got a great plan, and darn it, we're moving forward with that plan. Let's flip that on the other side. Those who are really good at cognitive flexibility, right? They've practiced that, and that's a strong skill. They often have a skill deficit in planning. So those who are good at going with the flow and just sort of making things work, well, they haven't usually practiced looking ahead and planning for the future. So as EF coaches, it's my job to partner with each client to figure out what feels tricky, sticky, stuck. And together, what are goals on the other side? What do we want to move towards? And as I'm looking, if there are cycles of procrastination and avoidance, oftentimes clients will focus on that and they think it's about willpower. They think it's about pushing through. We don't push through stress, anxiety, overwhelm, and depression. That's not how it works. And we don't push through executive functioning skill deficits. What we do instead is we recognize that these are skills that are built through routine practice. And it's really hard to do that on our own. Building a skill often requires an accountability partner, a coach, someone who recognizes what's happening and can walk alongside you to get you to the other side. Foibles and challenges and failures all are welcome. So if you're curious about executive functioning, I invite you to follow my videos, to look up more, because this is a field that really, if you are lying awake at night and concerned that your functioning is not where you want it to be, executive functioning may be the key to unlock something better.